Hey everyone, welcome to Keller Acres. Today I am making some peanut butter truffles. This is just another Christmas candy that I'm making for the upcoming holiday. I've made several other ones if you're interested in some other candies you can make. There's some peppermint patty video out there, some dark chewy caramels, most recently some bourbon caramels. Those are really good, dipped in chocolate. Also some peanut caramel clusters, those were excellent. And now we gotta do something with peanut butter. I haven't done any peanut butter yet. So tonight is peanut butter truffles. So what you're gonna need for these is a half a cup of creamy peanut butter, a quarter cup of softened butter. Mine's been sitting out for a few hours on the counter. 1 1/4 cups of powdered sugar, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Or I'm gonna be using my vanilla paste. There is also a video on that out there if you're interested. It is delicious and super easy to make. So we're gonna get started with putting our peanut butter and our salt and our butter and our vanilla in the mixer. Mix that together first. You can also use just a hand mixer if you prefer. I don't have one anymore, so using my good old KitchenAid. I love Skippy Natural. All right, get my softened butter in here. Add in our salt, our vanilla paste. I'm just gonna pour a little in there. I love vanilla, so the more the better. We're just gonna cream that together. Okay, then scrape down the sides. Just give it a little stir with the spatula. Then we're ready to dump in our 1 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Okay, I'm gonna start the mixer out kind of slowly so it sugar doesn't go flying everywhere. And we're just gonna mix until that sugar is incorporated into our peanut butter and butter. Okay, my mixture has come together now. It does take a minute, so you do have to do a little mixing to get that peanut butter all mixed in really good. Next, we're just going to drop this by the tablespoon onto a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper and then roll it into a ball. You can make them whatever size you want, big or small. I was thinking about using a cookie scoop, but I think that's gonna be too big. So I think I'm just gonna actually grab them out with my fingers to roll them. And that way I can control the size a little bit better. I don't want them to be too big. Okay, they're all rolled. This just makes a small amount. So obviously if you need more, just feel free to double the recipe. I'm kind of happy it's a small amount because I've got lots of different candies going. So this will be the perfect amount. We're gonna go ahead and pop this in the freezer and let them harden up. Then we'll be dipping them in some chocolate. Okay, it didn't take these long to harden up in the freezer at all. So in the meantime, I have melted my chocolate. I have melted together 1 1/4 cups of semi-sweet with 1 tablespoon of avocado oil shortening. I like to add that to my chocolate when I'm melting it. Just makes it a nice smooth consistency and it helps with it hardening up after you dip it. It will harden up really nice and fast for you, but it doesn't harden up in the bowl while you're waiting to use it, so it's perfect. I've talked about this in some of my other videos. So anytime I'm melting chocolate to dip something in, unless it's a special dipping chocolate, I used some melting wafers, something like that, then I don't use it, or obviously for almond bark. But if I'm melting chocolate chips, this works so good. You can also use coconut oil if you prefer, but this has been working amazing for me. So I melted 1 1/4 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips with 1 tablespoon of this. Then I'm also gonna sprinkle some crushed up peanuts on top. That's optional, obviously. You do that if you feel like it, if you have some peanuts around. I thought it'd be kind of a nice touch. So we're gonna go ahead and get started dipping our little peanut butter truffles in the chocolate and sprinkling the peanuts on top. Okay, I'm gonna use these little tongs to dip my peanut butter ball here into the chocolate. Works kind of nice. Plop that down. This chocolate will harden up pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle my peanuts on now. So I'm just gonna sprinkle them each time after I dip them. All right, thank you for watching. Give these peanut butter truffles a try. They are gonna be delicious.